it's the first time I've been called a veteran.
We need more signs on the street.
That's okay. I've just heard we need some more signs being faced out towards the street so people can see.
We need some people to know why we're here.
So my name, as Becky said, my name is Madeline Hoffman, and I'm the director of New Jersey Peace Action. And New Jersey Peace Action, for those of you who don't know us, we were founded in 1957, and our main goals were nuclear disarmament, finding nonviolent resolution to international conflict, and then taking money, changing the nation's priorities so that we take a good chunk out of the military budget and move it into programs that meet community needs. And so you might ask why New Jersey Peace Action, with those goals, is at a vigil and rally like this today in honor of, or in protest of, police brutality, mass incarceration, and also the militarization of the police force. And that's my answer, that when you have a foreign policy dominated by the military, when every problem around the world needs to be addressed by dropping more bombs, when you have a militarized foreign policy, then you also have a militarized domestic policy. And so what we need to do is shift the priorities of this country away from thinking that the only way to solve a problem is through violence into a country that looks at negotiations and diplomacy instead. Ferguson, Missouri, something that rose to national prominence in the summer. Oops. Shows exactly, is a symbol of exactly what is wrong when you put a militarized foreign policy together with a militarized domestic policy. We were looking at photographs from Ferguson of armored vehicles and tanks that came from Afghanistan and Iraq. They were the discards from those wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. And some of the residents of Ferguson, Missouri, who were standing up to protest the death of Michael Brown, were facing down these tanks. And I remember an iconic image of a woman with her hands raised, and the tank was pointing right at her.
Don't shoot, don't shoot.
Don't shoot, hands up, don't shoot. Having military vehicles in our police force only encourages there to be war on our own people. And that war on our own people has to stop. The wars overseas cause us to forget about civil rights, civil liberties, and treating people as equals, whether they live in Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, Syria, Libya, wherever they are. They're equals. And when we bomb them, we are forgetting about their civil rights and their human rights. So we need to change that. We need to change this around. There's a controversy right now in Bergen County about bringing some of those military vehicles into Bergen County, into the police force of Bergen County. And we say no. New Jersey Peace Action says no. People fighting for peace and working for peace say no. And this will just add to the problem we already see in our streets and in our communities. So I'm proud to be here on behalf of New Jersey Peace Action in support of these efforts to end police brutality, to end mass incarceration, to end the Jim Crow in our laws and in our imprisonment policies, and also to stop the militarization of our police force. I just do 30 seconds on an upcoming event we have on the 8th of November at Columbia High School in Maplewood, where we are honoring Theodora Lacey and her son Clinton Lacey. Theodora Lacey is a veteran of the civil rights movement. She actually worked with Dr. Martin Luther King. And she will be talking about civil rights at 50. 1964, 2014. Where are we today? How far have we come? And her son Clinton Lacey, who's with the New York City Department of Probation, is working with adults and families for 25 years. He will be talking about mass incarceration, reforms that need to be made to the criminal justice system, and how we can proceed from there. So, thank you again. I don't want to take up any more time. There's a lot of other speakers here. We have flyers over there. Steve is holding them up. If anyone's interested in attending this upcoming event, please get a flyer. I'm afraid I have to run to teach a